Hey guys, my name is Third Eye and today we'll be talking about Michael Jackson's What More Can I Give, a huge musical collaboration Mike put together with loads of famous celebrities in order to raise money for all the victims of the 9/11 terrorist attack and the confrontations Michael had to go through with his label, Sony, for its release. But before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and if you have any idea for a future video about music, comment it down below. Well, let's start by saying that, as you well know, Michael loved writing socially conscious songs, such as Man in the Mirror, Earth Song, or Heal the World, that had the intention of spreading awareness on environmental topics such as climate change, and also the message of acting in a respectful way and loving one another. With this track, Michael attempted to do the same thing after the tragic 9/11 terrorist attack to the Twin Towers. The idea was perfect, an amusing ballad sung by Michael and loads of other big names in the industry to spread positivity, consciousness, and most importantly, to raise money for this terrible incident. But despite containing all these aspects, unlike the 1985 hit We Are the World, also sung by Michael and other big names like Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Diana Ross, or Bobdylan, it never got the recognition that it should have. In fact, it was practically ignored, and up to this day, most fans in the Michael Jackson community don't even know about it. What actually happened to it? Why was We Are the World such a hit, but What More Can I Give not? Well, to answer all these questions, let's just travel a whole decade in the past and talk about this song's origins. It was originally titled Heal LA and was meant to be released after the controversies caused by the Rodney King trial verdict in 1992. So, as you can see, it had a totally different intention at the beginning. The song would not be developed any further until the Blood on the Dance Floor era, where Michael continued working on it occasionally. However, his final desire to finish the song came after a meeting he had with the legendary Nelson Mandela in 1999, where the phrase "What more can I give" came to his mind. Then the first version of the song would be completed and meant to be performed in a MJ and Friends concert at the end of the year 1999, but Mike took it back at the end as he decided it needed more time to be developed. Well, even though he stated this, it would not be touched and remained in the vault for almost 2 years. The reason Michael would return to this recording was that, after having performed 2 concerts celebrating the 30th anniversary of his solo career in New York City, literally one day after the last performance, on September 11th, 2009, the unthinkable happened. The biggest terrorist attack in history took place. 2 planes monitored by terrorists impacted on the Twin Towers, which resulted into the loss of almost 3,000 lives. Michael, who actually should have had a date on the Twin Towers the day of the incident, but didn't go because he overslept, felt completely shocked and needed to do something about it. Then he remembered the song he had left unreleased for so long, rewrote it, and invited loads of huge celebrities to add their parts in his studio in LA, California. Beyoncé, Santana, Celine Dion, Justin Timberlake, Mariah Carey, and Usher were, among many other huge celebrities, invited to the studio and recorded their respective parts. Michael was so obsessed with this new project that he also invited Hispanic artists like the legendary Shakira, Ricky Martin, and Luismiguel to record a version in Spanish called Todo Para Ti, in which he also has a hilarious line in Spanish, by the way. And finally, the premiere, held in the Robert F. Kennedy Stadium for the 9/11 benefit concert called United We Stand. It was absolutely amazing. Michael was accompanied by every single artist that sang with him in the song, plus other singers and celebrities like James Brown, Pink, or Macaulay Culkin. All those celebrities stood in front of 54,000 people to raise as much money as they could for a great purpose. After the premiere, the song was meant to have an official release as a physical single, but it was never granted to Michael for several reasons. As you all know, Michael was already having problems with his label, Sony, and especially with the head of it, Tommy Mottola, for the release of his next studio album with new material, Invincible. He was severely exploited during the album's sessions, up to the point where he had no artistic freedom over the song's mixing, the singles, the album cover, and track list, and additionally, the release of this single, which was not approved by Tommy Mottola, and Michael couldn't do anything about it. The only thing he could do was protesting, which he did. Check out what Michael had to say about him in a 2002 event, where he was asked about Tommy Mottola and Sony.
And Tommy Mottola is a devil. I'm not supposed to say what I'm gonna say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
Mariah Carey, after divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said, and he's very, very evil, and she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being.
Michael's attempts to have it released at that time failed, and 1 year later, the song would end up leaking, unfortunately for Michael. The New York radio station WKTU-FM played the song with no permission whatsoever, and it was revealed that they had bought the song from one of the singers that had participated in it, as they had been sent a copy. So practically one of them betrayed Michael and sold it to this radio station. Their program director Frankie Blue went out and said, quote, "This song is a gift to the world. Michael and everyone donated their time for it, and it deserves to be heard. The song is called What More Can I Give? And I can give the world a song they can cling onto and hopefully make them think about what they can give." Obviously, Mike was not happy with the song being played without his permission, as he didn't get any sort of payment for his hard work writing the song and uniting all the artists in the studio. So he decided to go out publicly and ask his fans not to stream leaks, as they were sabotaging his job. And obviously, after this speech, the radio station stopped streaming the song forever. Well, next thing we need to talk about is the farewell of Tommy Mottola, who was fired from Sony at the beginning of 2003, which gave Michael all the artistic freedom he had been seeking ever since the Invincible era had begun. It was released for digital downloads on October 2003, right before Michael Jackson's Number Ones came out, and its music video, which is the last ever music video Michael Jackson released, not filmed. That one would be One More Chance, premiered at the 2003 Radio Awards. And finally, as of October 2021, the song has not been available on all streaming platforms, which should change. I mean, it was an official release, so I don't get why the estate hasn't published the song and its music video. In fact, they've also not done that with several demos that were included as bonus tracks and compilations like Bad 25, Thriller 25, or The Ultimate Collection, which is just weird. I mean, you've released all these songs on physical copies, but not on streaming services, so you're preventing new fans to get to know about them. And some of them are great. I mean, What More Can I Give is the great example, but songs like Monkey Business, Streetwalker, or Fly Away are also worth to publish in my opinion. Grave mistake. I would like the song to be published online in the future. That would be great. Hope you liked today's video, and until next week, bye. See you around.
I want to say thank you for your love, your support, all that you've done. I am very honored to be here tonight. We Are the World was a project we did to help feed people around the globe who were starving and at risk. As you know, it was a huge success, We Are the World. This time, the time has come for the sequel to We Are the World, to express our feelings, inspires hope, and lift those who need it most. It has been 2 years, a very long time. But with over 100 people participating and donating their per records, this project together finally arrived. It couldn't have happened without you all. It couldn't have happened without Beyoncé. She's on there. A lot of the artists. I love this woman here. She's lovely. The incredible, talented artists who participated in creating the song that I just wrote. 2 years ago, we survived a terrorist attack. That forever changed not only our country, but the entire world. I love you more. We will never forget. I love you more. We will never forget that terrible tragedy brought us together and finally brought this project together. Producing this song was a miracle in itself.
Give it up, y'all. Michael, you've won every conceivable award, so the RMAs had to invent a new one just for you, for your selfless contributions toward making our world a better place. With people everywhere, y'all join me to present you with this honor. Ladies and gentlemen, the RMA Humanitarian Award to Michael Jackson.